This has to stop. Bismillah and Assalamualaikum, brothers and sisters. One of the problems that we as students continue to face at IUM is the problem of parcel theft in Mahallah area. So our group decided to take action to help resolve this issue. We focus our efforts only at Mahallah Uthman since all of our group members are currently staying here. Not only from hearsay, we've also collected data via distributing Google Forms to collect data on this issue. And what we discovered is that half of the respondents either heard about the theft or had personally experienced it. This obviously illustrates that the problem remains and require an immediate solution. But of course, an effective, sustainable one.
So, in order for us to find the best solution to the problem we are facing right now, we have decided to interview three main stakeholders in this matter. The first one is the MRC's Mahallah Representative Committee. We have decided to interview MRC Uthman, MRC Ali, and also MRC Zubair. For MRC Uthman and MRC Ali, they are planning to establish or build a parcel room at their respective mahallah to ensure the safety of the parcel of the student. Interestingly, for MRC Zubair, they have already established a parcel room. In fact, they also installed a CCTV as a double precaution. However, the main issue MRC Zubair encountered was the lack of manpower to manage and operate the parcel room. From this problem that they are facing right now, they have decided to only operate the room 3 days a week. With the decision taken by MRC Zubair, has caused the parcel room to be broken in even though they have the parcel secure. Despite having a proper parcel management and the CCTV installation at their MRC Zubair's mahallah, the cases of parcel theft still could not be prevented. Imagine what more for other mahallas which still did not have a proper solution to the problem that we are facing right now, which is parcel theft. For the second stakeholder, we have interviewed Mahallah's office, specifically Mahallah Uthman's office. From the response that we get from them, it shows that they disregard the ongoing problem that is happening in Mahallah, and instead they trusted MRC fully to solve this problem. In other way, they insist that the problem of parcel theft is not under the responsibility of Mahallah office, but instead it is under the responsibility of Mahallah Representative Committees, MRCs. We then also interviewed the third stakeholders that we think are very important in this matter, which is RSD, Residential and Services Department. And the office indicated that there was an idea to build a center parcel hub in our campus, but the primary job will be only to dispatch the parcel or to dispatch the items rather than accept it. The critical reason for this limitation is because of there are no suitable and spacious area in our campus in IUM Gombak. The problem of parcel theft has a very significant impact on various stakeholders, particularly the students. When the parcel was stolen, the student experienced inconvenience, which will fade their trust in the university's ability to provide a secure environment. The administration's inability to address and resolve this issue may be seen as lack of commitment towards students' welfare and campus security, which will then further the universities, or in this problem, or in these cases, IUM's credibility in the eyes of the world.
So, the related principle of public administration for this particular issue is accountability. The accountability of the involved administration is questionable because of the implementation of their solution is not good. Why? Let me tell you. Before this, the parcels were put at the designated parcel table at the lobby of Mahallah Uthman's cafeteria, which students can come and collect their parcels whenever they are available. But if they are not available or if they are late to collect their parcels, they might find that their parcels are lost. Because of that, the MRC of Mahallah Uthman has decided to come up with a new solution, which is to move the parcel drop point from the lobby into the Mahallah cafe itself. It sounds more secure, but we have to remember that the cafeteria is open most of the time. So there is still an ample time that your parcels can be stolen. And that's why until today we can still hear complaints and reports from the students about these parcel theft cases. So again, their accountability is questionable regarding how the decision has been made. Next, this poor parcel management issue is also caused by the unclear jurisdiction. When we interviewed the Mahallah office, they said that this parcel management is not under their jurisdiction. They also say that this is the responsible of the MRC. It was the least expected answer because we thought that every service provided by the Mahallah has to involve MO, either directly or indirectly. Again, the Mahallah office accountability is questionable. So, how do we describe the role of public administration regarding this issue? First, the MO is responsible to formulate the policy, especially for this parcel management issue. And after that, they have to be the one who implement the policy, not just saying that that is the responsible of the MRC. Lastly, they have to evaluate the implementation of the new policy. Is it good or bad for the residents of Mahallah Uthman? This case is very worrying because it really depends on the involvement of the Mahallah office. If the MO keeps avoiding from being responsible, the problem is not going to be solved.
So basically, regarding the issues, we have conducted an interview towards student authorities, which is from Mahallah Representative Council, MRC, from Mahallah Uthman, Ali and Zubair, and from our survey, there are issues related to parcel management. Even with parcel rooms available to address this issue, problems keep remaining. Sustainable solutions and strategies need to be done to solve parcel management and can decrease parcel theft issues. And because of that, we offer long-term and short-term solutions to this problem that are able to be maintained throughout time. So for the short-term solutions, our group suggesting that the installation of CCTV in the parcel room. The MRC members will find it much simpler to keep an eye out for any instances of theft, and they can also work with the delivery persons or the couriers to place the packages inside the parcel room. From the short term that we have suggested, we decided that the Sustainable Development Goals number 16, which is peace, justice and strong institution, they are much more suitable and relatable to our suggestion. This is because the installation of CCTV will provide justice towards any victims of parcel theft, and the thief hopefully will get caught and brought to the justice. Because of that, the peaceful life in Mahallah can be achieved. And for a sustained long-term solution, we all agree that the IUM itself need a centralized hub for the parcel, and we have come up with the idea of the parcel hub, which is parcel hub is one of the e-commerce logistic that collaborates with many couriers in Malaysia, and we choose this company because it is the most reliable, compatible and flexible courier company in our radar. Based on our suggested solution in our long-term plan, we have decided that the 9 goal of the SDG, which is industries, innovation and infrastructure, is matched with our suggested solution. This is because we propose an infrastructure, which is the parcel hub to be built. This is kind of innovative as the parcel hub is a centralized hub for any parcel that comes from various types of couriers. And actually, this is some kind of activity for any company in courier or logistic industries to fill the gap in the IUM, and also an opportunity to IUM to approach any courier and collaborate with them to overcome the parcel theft issues.
So for the short-term plan, we suggest for the MRC members to open up a parcel room in every mahallah. In order to realize this plan, there will be a few stakeholders involved. The first one is the MRC, Mahallah Representative Council. So they are the ones who will open up the parcel, and it is their responsibility to solve this issue. The second one is the Mahallah office through the principal, because they are the one who will give the approval whether the parcel room can be open or not. They also are responsible to find suitable rooms or spaces in Mahallah that can be used as a parcel room. Meanwhile, for the long-term planning, we suggest to have a centralized parcel hub for the IIM community. They can send and pick up from various courier companies such as Ninja Van, DHL, CityLink, and etc. So, in order to realize these plans, there are a few stakeholders involved. The first one is the MRCC, Mahallah Representative Coordination Council, and the second one is the IIM Student Union. These two student authorities will be responsible to collect the data from the students and will present the suggestion and make a paperwork to present it to the management authorities. The third one is the SAC, the Student Affairs Committee. So they are the one who the IMSU will present the paperwork and the suggestion for them, whether it is achievable or not. The fourth one is the RSD, Residential Service Department, because all the spaces and rooms that to be served as a business purposes in IIUM is under their jurisdiction. Last but not least, the Parcel Hub company. So if they want to open up their business, they must approach the RSD if they can open up or operate their business in IIUM. And if all the things went smoothly, then finally they can open up their business in IIUM. All the stakeholders must work and collaborate with each other so that the plannings can be realized that can be sustained in a long term.
In the context of short-term plans, several concerns and barriers typically emerge. Based on our finding, the parcel room in other mahallah such as Ali and Zubair depend too much on manpower from the MRC members. If there are manpower shortage, the parcel room can operate as usual, and one of the improvements we suggest is to put a portable CCTV in that area. According to our research, there are many portable CCTVs available in the market nowadays. It's much more convenient to install, and it is much cheaper compared to fixed CCTV that requires installing wiring and etc. They just need an SD card for storing all the footage, and at the same time we can set it up to connect with our phones. It will make it easier for the MRC members to surveillance if there are any stealing cases, and they need to put the surveillance camera in a strategic position so it can cover the whole place. With this initiative, we can save costs and at the same time improve the efficiency of the SOP in picking up parcel at the parcel room. For the long-term solution barrier, the first potential barrier is for Parcel Hub to operate. They will need a spacious space, which one of the suggested places to operate the Parcel Hub is in the student mall area. The place is very strategic as it is located at the center of IIUM and accessible for a student. But the concern if they were to operate the student mall area is the traffic will be more congested. And in order to solve this issue, RSD needs to play a pivotal role by looking at and providing a conducive and suitable location for Parcel Hub to operate their business. Another barrier to the long-term solution that we managed to recognize is that the Parcel Hub does not cover JNT courier services. It became an issue as many students use JNT as their courier, as it is more affordable and they deliver the parcel much faster compared to other couriers. And one of the concerns is that Parcel Hub might close their business operation as many students do not use their services because it does not cover JNT. And to solve this problem, student authorities such as MRC can encourage the student to use cover couriers as it will ensure the safety of their parcel. But they can use another courier also, such as JNT, but they will need to be responsible for the safety of their own parcel. Last but not least, another concern is the operational efficiency of the Parcel Hub. Can they manage to operate their business operation in a large volume and prevent delays and any operational issues? Before signing any contract with RSD and Parcel Hub, RSD needs to set clear service level agreement (SLA) with Parcel Hub to ensure timely and efficient parcel handling. RSD also need to monitor their performance regularly and address any issues promptly, as IIM Community Affairs is the first priority.
To recap, we have chosen the problem of parcel theft in Mahallah Uthman. After consulting with various parties involved and acquiring vital information, we have presented with both short-term and immediate solution, and also a long-term and sustainable one. Our hope is that our presented solution, our proposed solution, will not only benefit the residents of our Mahallah Uthman, but also benefit the whole IUM community. And with that, thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.